She got home like a wounded warrior. Her mom screamed, "What happened?" Yinwa burst into fake tears. Mommy! Ah. In the lively city of Asaba, there lived a very beautiful young girl named Yinwa. Yinwa wasn't just any girl. No, she was the type that believed life was meant to be soft. Big dreams, big car, big fun. Her vibe was enjoyment or nothing. And she made sure everyone knew she was expensive, head to toe, designer, even if it was borrowed. But Ifeyinwa had one tiny little problem. She was always online, on social media, morning, afternoon, midnight, Instagram, gossip blogs, comment section. Was she doing anything productive? No. Her talent was criticizing people. Someone would post a picture in a green dress. Ifeyinwa would comment, "Next time, try red. Green is not beautiful." Even weddings were not safe. This dress is not giving bride, it's giving bridesmaid. At home, she had zero help. Her mom would shout, "Ifeyinwa, come and help me cook." She would reply, "Mommy, I have cramps on my eyelashes." Or sometimes she would say, "Mommy, I'm researching recipes." But the truth is, she was on TikTok laughing. One sunny day, Ifeyinwa was walking down the street as usual, her eyes glued to her phone like it had a destiny. She wasn't looking, just typing and scrolling and giggling. Boom! She walked right into a woman carrying fresh eggs. The crates fell, the eggs broke, egg explosion everywhere. The woman grabbed Ifeyinwa by the arm like a bouncer at the club. People gathered. Someone ran to call her mom. "Mama Ife, come oh!" Mama Ifeyinwa ran out from the house. "Ah, my sister, what happened? What happened?" "Mama Ife, it's your daughter oh, she's in trouble." "Ah, my daughter? Ah, what happened? What happened?" Her mother came running like she was chasing a thief. After plenty shouting, apologizing, and back and forth pricing, her mother paid for the broken egg. She turned to her daughter and said, "Ifeyinwa, Ifeyinwa, for this embarrassment you've given to me today, if you press that phone on the road again, I will turn your hand into puff puff." Ifeyinwa promised, "Mom, I've never been humiliated like this in my life. I will not do it again. Oh, this woman held me like I was a criminal." Her mother believed her because she looked serious. Her fingers didn't agree. They were itching like, "Press me, press me, press me." Another day, her mom gave her a shiny gold necklace. Real gold, not costume. She said to Ifeyinwa, "Take this to my customer on your way to school. Be careful, it's worth millions." Ifeyinwa said, "Don't worry mom, I got this." But once outside, she plugged in her headset, blasted loud music, and laughed at memes like life was a comedy show. She got to the road, still laughing, still scrolling on her phone. She did not hear the big tanker coming full speed. People screamed, "Hey, Ifeyinwa! Hey, watch out! Leave the road!" She turned and she saw the truck. She panicked and jumped back, and boom, the necklace flew from her hand, hit the ground, and shattered into sad little pieces. People ran to check on her. "Ah, are you okay? Are you okay? Ifeyinwa, what is it? Ah, are you fine?" Someone suggested, "Let's take her to the hospital." But Ifeyinwa wasn't worried about her life. She was crying. My mommy's necklace is gone. Oh, it is finished. But guess what she did next? She went online and posted, "Nothing can shake me. I'm still unstoppable. Not even a 1 million naira jewelry. Hashtag Queen Ify." On her way home, she devised a plan. She stopped by her friend's pharmacy and said, "Please, bandage me like I just escaped from a movie fight scene." Her friend was shocked. "Ifeyinwa, why? Don't ask me questions. Am I not paying you? Do as I've said." The pharmacist said, "Okay." They wrapped her head, her face, everything. She got home like a wounded warrior. Her mom screamed, "What happened?" Ifeyinwa burst into fake tears. "Mommy, ah, I was almost kidnapped." Eh? What? "Almost kidnapped, mommy. They dragged me into their car. Oh, the Lord is good, mommy. I fought for 30 minutes. I kicked them, I punched them, but they still managed to..." They managed to do what, Ifeyinwa? They managed to... Mommy, I can't say it. Oh, Ifeyinwa, talk to me now. What happened? They managed to do what? They managed to steal the necklace. The necklace? But you are okay, right? Yes, mommy. Our mother did not even know whether to cry or clap. She was sad about the necklace, but also thankful her daughter was alive. One would think she had finally calmed down, reflect on her life choices, maybe even help her mom in the kitchen for once. But no, Ifeyinwa said, "Lesson? I don't know lesson." Barely 1 week after, she was back on the streets, phone in hand, eyes glued to the streets like she was trying to find her future husband inside it. At this point, her mom just started praying daily, "Lord, touch my daughter. Remove this Wi-Fi spirit. Deliver her from comment section ministry." Even when NEPA took light, Ifeyinwa would carry her phone to the nearest charging shop like it was oxygen. She would sit there for hours, waiting, scrolling, typing. It was like a part-time job with zero pay, zero benefits, and full-time embarrassment. One day, her mom caught her taking selfies during morning devotion. "Ifeyinwa, we are talking to God and you are busy snapping pictures." "Yes, mommy, I'm snapping it for my story. Hashtag blessed and booked." At this point, even the neighbors gave her a name, Madam Online. One fine hot afternoon, Ifeyinwa was strolling the streets of Asaba. As usual, phone in hand, looking for something to poke her nose into. She was minding everybody's business except hers. Suddenly, she overheard a taxi driver talking to a young man. "Sir, from Abraka to here is 45,000 naira." Before the man could even respond, bam, Ifeyinwa over-curious antenna activated. She jumped forward like a traffic police officer on a mission, pointed her phone camera at the driver and shouted, "Thief in disguise! 45,000 naira for what? Is it private jet you are driving? Osino 45,000 naira. Thief! Onyoshi." She was recording like she was hosting a live episode. The driver looked confused. The man in the back seat looked more confused. The stranger said, "Young lady, what are you doing?" Ifeyinwa flipped her hair and said confidently, "I am saving you. This man wants to extort you. This trip is not more than 3,000 naira, even with fuel scarcity." The driver, now publicly embarrassed and suddenly in a mood, sighed and said, "Oga, please just give me the 3,000 naira and come down with your bad luck." The man got down. Before he could blink twice, the driver zoomed off, leaving behind a trail of dust and a very confused passenger. Ifeyinwa looked at the man and smiled proudly. "You are welcome. Thank God I was there to rescue you. People like that are the reason I stay online 247. They must be exposed. The man laughed, dusted his shirt, and said, "Well, thank you. My name is Ifeanyi, and you are?" "Ifeyinwa," she replied, smiling like she just won a trophy. "Ife and Ifeanyi, wow, that's cute." He nodded. "I actually came from Lagos today. My parents sent me to Delta for a reason." Ifeyinwa perked up. "Oh, really?" "Yes. By the way, where are you heading to?" Ifeyinwa, who was just randomly roaming the streets as usual, said with a straight face, "Oh, I was just scouting for photography spots. I'm into photography, creativity." Meanwhile, her phone gallery is 90% selfies, 10% screenshots. Ifeanyi smiled, clearly entertained, and asked for her phone number. Of course, Queen Ife gave it. After checking if his phone was an iPhone or Android, they started chatting, calling, sending memes. After 2 weeks, Ifeanyi called her to a restaurant and said, "Ifeyinwa, I've been here for some time and I've studied you. You're a very hardworking lady, always online. You are always making sure things go well. In fact, the reason my parents sent me here is because they asked me to find a wife here in Delta State. And I found her." Ifeyinwa blinked. "Really? Who is she? Let me know about her." He said, "It is you, Ifeyinwa." Her heart skipped one beat and then another. She wasn't ready for marriage. She just wanted internet fame, pepper her friends, and maybe go viral. But then her dramatic mind said, "Imagine the caption, engaged to a Lagos big boy." So she looked at him and said, "Yes, yes, I love you. I'll marry you." Because in her head, wedding pictures equals to followers, and followers equals to power. On the day of the wedding was loud, colorful, dramatic, exactly the way Ifeyinwa liked it. She posted 78 photos online with the caption, "From Miss to Mrs. Soft Life activated." Her friends were still recovering from the pepper she sprayed on Instagram and Snapchat. But then evening came, time to leave her family house and follow her husband to his home. Now, in most weddings, this is the part where mothers start crying like Nollywood actresses. "Don't take my baby girl. Who will help me in the kitchen? Oh, my sweet child." But not Ifeyinwa's mom. Her energy was giving, "Thank you, Jesus, it is done." Before the groom family could even say, "We are ready to go," Ifeyinwa mom had already dragged out 2 heavy bags from under the bed, big ones. One of the groom's cousins offered politely, "Ma, let me help you with that." Her mom said, "No, no, 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 I will carry it myself. She's finally going. I have been packing since last week." She was sweating, breathing fast, but smiling like she just won the lottery. She even shouted to the neighbors, "Come and see, oh, she's finally going to her husband's house. Glory be to God." The groom's people stood there confused. Ifeyinwa was frozen. Her eyes were screaming, "Mom, what are you doing?